It's in the topical background of the video. I'm Strange Wang. You saw it in the title, you know what it is. It's a review for Nomadland. And people are saying this is one of the best movies of the year, last year, this year, whatever. It's going to win some Oscars. Rotten Tomato has that like 100%, 97%, somewhere around there. Very high Rotten Tomato scores, critically fresh scores. People love this movie. But me, Strange Wang, I'm saying that this movie absolutely sucks.
A lot.
I'm actually going to give it a 7.5 out of 10 wings.
Why? Why?
Because all the ingredients that make a film good, writing, directing, acting, cinematography, sound, lighting, all that stuff is great in this film. The filmmaking in this film, all those ingredients, it's off the charts incredible.
Somewhat.
I was just talking about how those ingredients, you splash them all in there, and technically you have a incredible movie. And this film did everything right. But keep my interest, keep my full attention. For a film, you want it to rise and build and build and build until you get that climax. And this film didn't do that. It was a very slow film, which I didn't mind. I figured it was going to be slow, but not this slow. We're talking about a snail's pace. And I didn't think the people in the theater thought that either, because I've never been in a movie theater where there were so many yawns. And it's COVID season, so it probably wasn't a good movie to see during COVID because all the yawns. And it got, I guess, so boring for one couple. And I put this on my mama, it's true. Mama Wang, I put on her life that this is true. The couple seats down because COVID, you know, there's obviously a big gap. This mature 50-year-old couple, somewhat, started finger fucking in the movie theater.
What?
All I know is it got to one of the slow parts where it's quiet. Frances McDormand, she's doing her daily routine and whatnot. And all I hear is some kissing. I'm like, okay, like, I guess like it's like a late Valentine's Day or something. I don't know. And I hear a zipper going down. I was like, you know, he's probably like unzip her jacket a little bit to fill her up while they're making out. And then I see her leather chair. I start hearing her leather chair moving, and I start seeing her legs moving, and I see his hand in between her thighs. And she was getting finger fucked in the middle of Nomadland.
Oh, that is so disgusting.
Which, since the film didn't hold my interest too well, I didn't mind. Shit, if they would have asked, I would have even lent them a hand.
Ew.
I've never been in a movie theater where people beside me were finger fucking. That's one sign of a boring movie. Another sign of a boring movie is, if I didn't say it before, there's going to be some spoilers without context. This is one coming up. So you know it's a boring movie when a very tense peak interest scene, a key scene for your interest, is peaked when a plate breaks. Your peak interest of this 2-hour something movie is a plate breaking.
Really?
There's not many more highs after that really like invest you into this movie. There's one scene that has a little bit of emotion. This film does have some emotion, not a lot, but I see these things because I love cinema. I appreciate these things. I appreciate Chloe's directing in this film. I appreciate that because her directing was good in this movie, that I can see. I'm like, okay, I see what you're going for. It's just not hitting for me personally. I can see the beautiful cinematography, which is honestly the second best thing about this film behind the acting, because she was like, you know, I want to make this documentary like, so I'm going to go the mid-90s route. I'm going to use real people, real nomads, like how mid-90s used real skaters, very authentic. She did that. The acting in this movie is flawless. Frances McDormand, probably her best performance, not her best movie by far, because again, I think it's boring. Everything in this film I can appreciate, which is why it has a 7.5 out of 10 wings. But the movie just isn't for everyone. I thought it was boring, and I feel like me, if I think it's boring, more people are going to think it's boring, especially the younger generation, people like that, because this movie isn't for everyone. And I think that's the biggest problem of this movie is you can make the greatest movie in the world, but it's not the greatest movie if no one sees it.
That's a fact.
This movie definitely has the audience it's going for. If you like documentaries, if you love documentaries, I thought I liked documentaries, but apparently, like, I wasn't really feeling it because this felt more like a high school documentary that you was forced to watch in some ways. But this movie is for some people. It has an audience. Does it know its audience? Kind of doesn't. You just come to it and leave. Kind of like Nomads, you know? It's not for you. You move on. But if you like slow movies made like documentaries and Frances McDormand's Bush, then this is definitely a film made for you and you will enjoy it. And if you have seen it and you did enjoy it, or you disagree with me, or you think you do agree with me, or you want to have some points to add, put that in the comment section down below. That's what it's there for. Obviously, scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.